Hello everyone, I'm back with another video on a short film that I've watched recently called Broke. It was between the two films, that the Cocaine Bear and the film Broke, but I chose to go with this one. Okay, so the film is all about mental health amongst footballers and whether they're upcoming or they are actually playing football as a career. And it discusses about mental health and what can happen if someone doesn't seek help with their mental health. So, this young man, he was a child when his father introduced him into football. And then as he got older, he had problems with his body. He was more physical, he had physical issues with his body, and it started to impact him mentally. And he kept things to himself, he kept saying he was fine, and he acted as if he was fully fit or capable enough to continue playing football. But in his case, he wasn't, because he started having issues with his health as well, that his internal health. Because his external health, he had an injury to one, I think his leg or something like that, and he had to be on crutches, and he was out of the game for a while. It can happen to many professional footballers or athletes, for that matter. Because I used to do I used to be training into sports as well. I was doing athletics at the time, but it can destroy your body. You can develop eating disorders, if you're an athlete, And that's what he happened to him as well, because he wasn't eating that much and he had to spew out bodily fluids. I think two production companies that did this film to raise awareness was a huge thing to do, because people were going through mental health actually, because there are certain aspects of mental health that we barely discuss. It's about work, in terms of professional workers and professional athletes, because there's so much going on. They have to always commit. And my cousin, who used to play football, he, I think he struggled with his mental health like recently, and he couldn't. It's like he couldn't continue playing anymore, or it was impacting his life basically. And it's hard to balance things out when you are doing your chosen career and other stuff that's in the background, like family or studies or whatever it is. And my younger cousin actually plays football as well. So football's in the family, really. So, and my sister used to play as well. And I have some of my friends that play, and they say it's a real struggle to balance things out. And they still play, but it's harder to balance the family dynamics out, that personal and professional. I get why people struggle with mental health, and I've struggled as well. It's not easy, and we can't always pretend that everything's easy, because it's not. And life is just gonna pass by, because it's too short to just sit there and mope around. It's always good to ask for help and turn to those that are willing to support you. And I really like this film because it tells a story of what happens. It like the drama. I liked how the drama builds up from when he was a child and he used to enjoy it and it was just fun, to when he grows up to in his teens and his adult years. He became less interested in the game, He was interested, but he wasn't fully capable of continuing to play football anymore. And it got to a point where he started to self deconstruct his own body, and it led to him to have more health problems along the line, that mentally and physically as well. Because if you're physically not fit, your mental health, it can impact you mentally anyway. So I'll say this film should be rated, in my opinion, is, I think, 7 out of 10. There were times where I was a bit confused of what was going on, but I think they're trying to do show not tell, which is understandable. But at the same time, I was a bit confused by what was going on, and but I really enjoyed the film. So if you like this video, please share and subscribe, and comment on anything you want me to do. And but in terms of films and TV episodes that you want me to review, also don't forget to vote for May's films that you want me to review. You have to do the vote before May the 30th in order for me to review the film and have the video uploaded. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.